On the goggles.
Yeah.
Goggles again. Better off than them ones.
Pass us through one of these. Another day, another job, mate.
Yes, another one Terry's idea.
A just job.
Yeah.
We're just going to move some fencing, aren't we?
Yeah, just.
So obviously we've been working on the fountains, and today is Bank Holiday Monday, just after Easter, and we've run out of stone.
That's it.
We thought we counted pretty well, but we were a little bit out just because of the way that we've brought it together with the curves. So
Not one or two.
not one or two, 10. So we're all good. It just means that we can't go and get them today. So instead of standing around doing nothing, we've been given the task of moving this, mate.
Yep, swapping it over.
Swapping it over. So some of these eager-eyed viewers will notice over that side we're missing some fence, and it's always been missing. But there's a bit of a problem over there. Over that side, it's like a 6-foot drop down to the ground, whereas here I'm literally just stood on the other side. It's about a foot off, about a foot difference between the two. So the plan is here to take this out and to put this back over the other side, so we fill that in completely, but here have a little patio for Tracy, a little secret patio, because we can take some of this stone out and make it as steps so that we can just walk down into this nice beautiful area. Now on an evening, this area, it's beautiful. We can wheel the barbecue around here as well and just be able to enjoy it on a night. So a little bit of work to do before we get to that point.
Yeah,
so,
but the other idea, and Terry's got another idea.
go on.
He wants a gate on it.
I want a gate on as well, doesn't he?
The gate.
This is not getting done today, you do know that, don't you? So we're going to take this out, build some posts and put the gate in here so that we can just walk in and out of this space and actually be able to use this little space, because it is a canny space.
Yeah, it is. It's a sun trap, isn't it?
But right now you have to walk all the way out to the front gates to get round to here. So it's ideal. So we're going to crack on, mate. Try and get this out the wall now, because it's still in the wall at that end.
Yes, we've put this, so that's loose.
Yep, we're good this end. So out the wall and then get it over there.
Yep.
Right.
We'll crack on.
Let's crack on. It's well in there, like.
Yeah.
It's well in. I'm going to get a chisel.
Yeah, but
Knock this
if
out.
we can get some leverage, you might not need it. Ready?
Look up by crook. This is coming out. Yeah. Does. Right, put it down.
Put it down ready for Teddy to carry over.
He'll put it on his back.
See if you can get some underneath. You see it? You right then?
Yeah.
Well, we have a piece of fence. Now, we're not done. There's still quite a few things that we need to still get done. So we've got to cement into the walls. We've got to do some welding, but I'll show you what we've got left to do because it's been not too bad, to be honest with you. It's been amazing having Dad over because it means that he's got skills that I just really don't have. So he's shown me how to make cuts into the metal so that I can weld properly so that we've got nice, strong finished welds. So I'm really happy with that because I can use that all over the place in future. But what we've done is, obviously there's been no fence here, but we do have the holes from where it used to be secured. So what we've done, we've got some pretty much 1/2 inch thick bolts. We've sunk them in and we've put some rapid set cement in with it. And what we're going to do is we're going to bolt them to the underside just to make sure that this doesn't move, wobble. It's pretty secure because of how heavy it is, but just in case there's ever kids and they're running about, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. So we're going to do that. Like I said, we've got to cement these into place. So we'll hold it, it'll all be held in there exactly the same as it was over there. And then what we'll do is we'll weld these together so that we've got a nice clear just run, but it all matches up so well and it's so much better. And again, like I said, I don't know whether you can see here, but it is quite a big drop. It's a 5-6 foot drop, so it is really better to have this in place here. And what that means is now this afternoon we can start work over the other side, start looking at removing the stone so that we can actually make that nice entrance down onto a nice patio way for Tracy. So still lots to do. Let's crack on.
Right, there's nothing at all supporting that one.
Huh?
Well, me and Graham been busy. We've cleared this area, obviously got the fence onto the other side, but now the work of making an entranceway here is just so it's not just an open gap, so Patrick can just escape to the fields and live a happy life out there. So we've got our first pillar in. So what we're planning on doing is we'll have pillars either side. We have lots of these, so we're going to have pillars either side. We'll put another one here, and we're going to look at attaching this gate, so one of the old gates that used to be on the front here when we very first came. We're going to see if we can reuse this, and we'll hang it on here so it will open this way, so that when you go out, when you're going out, it's not an inconvenience. It's all nicely thought about. Let's crack on and get the rest done. look, we finally have the beautiful chandelier for the blue room, and it is. Seeing it out and seeing it out of the box, because I've never actually seen it out of the crate, and seeing it out the box and in real life, I think it's absolutely stunning. It really is beautiful. So, as you'll have seen, little bit of damage. Now, it wasn't us, we didn't break it, we didn't buy it broken. The couriers, when they actually shipped it to France, have actually knocked it somehow, or it's been manhandled. And you'll have seen Terry's had to do a wonderful repair, but he has, and it's repaired and it's holding. We're not brave enough to take this off yet, but we will, obviously, and just finish it off. But it's looking good. So yes, it needs a clean up. We know it needs cleaning, but it's been in a dusty barn for the last 5 years, and it needs some TLC just to bring it back to life. But I think the addition of the extra crystals and just a little bit of colour in it as well, I think just gives it that little bit extra. I think it is really beautiful. And we've been worried about actually having it in that room and whether it'd work in the room. And I think seeing it out, I think it's going to work really well. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. But there's not just been this going on. Terry's obviously been busy with this. I've been busy outside, so we've had to do a little bit more work than what we thought. Where we knocked the wall down yesterday, we were a bit too brutal, and we took a bit more of the wall out than what we needed. So we've had to rebuild that, and we're going to put one of the big capping stones back on it again, so it just makes the space nice and tidy and finished. But that meant I couldn't put the capping stone on today because I've had to rebuild the wall, and the weight of it had just crushed it. And we're building the pillars for the gate as well. We've got the first ones in. We just want the concrete to go off because, again, there's a lot of weight in these actual big blocks themselves. So what it's meant is if we put too many on, it's going to topple, it's going to sag, or it's going to drop in places. So we've put the first two in. And on top of that, we can't get the big capping stone on we can't build the pillar up until we get the big capping stone on, because it's got to slide in where the pillar's going to be going. So I've been rendering, and I can't believe how good the fountains have come out. They look absolutely stunning. Obviously, the work still needs to be done on the inside of them, but having the outside done to get them from what they were, which was literally just a pile of rocks, to actually looking like they're going to be beautiful now. I'm so happy with them. Again, having Graham here helping me, it's just been out of this world. But let's go and see what's been going on in the 401 suite. Here we are back in the 401 suite. Now, I haven't been up here for days, so for me this is going to be like spot the difference, because there's been so many things going on. Terry and Tracy have just been so busy getting all the finishing touches and everything. But the first thing I can see, it's Mr. Mustachio, and we love him. But how good does the frame look? Just the finish on it, everything. It is superb. Terry's done an amazing job bringing it back to life. But I'm so happy we get to keep Mr. Mustachio. And one of the reasons we keep him, we're going to call him Simon, because Vivian said that Simon used to have a moustache like this. Now, I could never grow a moustache like this. It would take me 100 years and I still wouldn't look like this. But it's so impressive that we can't get rid of Mr. Mustachio. We love him. I can see we have a toilet in, which means the bathroom's there. We're all plumbed in. It means that we're all ready. And we've got shower doors. We actually have. Love it. Oh my God. It's so close to being finished. But it's so nice this has just been, again, just little finishing jobs. So to come in and see all these little bits done, it's like magic. It's been magic. These things have just happened, haven't they? Yeah. Terry and Tracy have been working so hard, bless them. But we have our toilet. Obviously need to sort out the seat and everything, but all coming along. Like I said, everything's plumbed in now. Everything's on. And been busy in here. Again, look at these beautiful pictures up on the walls, just giving it a bit of character in here and a bit of depth to the actual room itself. It feels like a stately room now. It feels it's lovely. It's so calm and tranquil being in here. It's just such a lovely space. And again, just everything about them is just absolutely beautiful. But Tracy's been super hard at work, bless her. She's been working so hard to get this done. Oh, look at that beautiful pelmet. Absolutely stunning. And it really just has finished them drapes off, and it's just given the room the grandeur that we wanted in here. And we have wall lights. We have wall lights around the room. Like I say, this is genuinely exciting because I've not been in here for a few days. So to see all this and just to see everything in place, I can't wait to see these on, and just how everything ties in from the beautiful mouldings that we've got to the actual lights themselves. It just all works together so well. And obviously this has all been in Terry's head for months and multiple years, thinking about this room and planning it out in his head, and he's done such an amazing job of it. Like I say, now you see it all coming together. The grandeur of them drapes are genuinely, they are absolutely stunning. And again, doesn't matter how good Terry's video skills are, it's not going to come across on camera because they are wonderful, genuinely wonderful. So we're happy with all it, but it's really getting there now. We are so close. We literally have 2 weeks now, so we are on a proper deadline. Still need to get a bed sorted, get the mattress sorted, otherwise you're sleeping on the floor, Karen. We'll have it all sorted, don't you worry. But it is getting there, so we hope you're enjoying our journey. Just one quick thing as well. Thank you so much to everyone for getting us over the 200,000 subscriber mark, because we are genuinely over the moon. We've been working and pushing on it for so long now, so thank you all so very much. So just make sure you're subscribed, make sure you got the bell click for notifications, and make sure you hit the like button for this video. So we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history and get exclusive videos.